hello everyone. Welcome back to NADAR'S Senior Voice channel. Class 12, Computer Science, Unit 2, Chapter 8. Today I'm going to start a new chapter, Strings and String Manipulations. So, Chapter 8, Strings and String Manipulation. Strings, you all know, a group of characters, whatever you enclose within a single or double quotations. Right? Manipulation means how you can handle those strings. Okay, so you're going to learn strings and string manipulation in this chapter. And learning objectives, after completion of this chapter, you will be able to know how to process text. Text means strings, right? Understanding various string functions in Python. You will know how to format strings, and you will know about string slicing. You will be able to know how to use strings in real world. Is it clear? Right? So, introduction. String is a data type in Python. See, string is also considered as a data type, which is used to handle array of characters, a group of characters. String is a sequence of Unicode characters that may be a combination of letters, numbers, or special symbols enclosed within a single, double, or even triple quotes. Already we have seen, right? Triple quotes is also used to give comment line, right? Keep it in mind. Welcome to learning Python. Single quotes. Here the same thing. Welcome to learning Python. Double quotes. Welcome to learning Python. Triple quotes. Right? In Python, strings are immutable. You cannot change it. Right? Immutable. It means once you define a string, it cannot be changed during execution. You cannot change it. Once you define welcome to learning Python, you cannot change it. Right? Now, how to create strings? As we learned already, strings in Python can be created using a single or double or even triple quotes. String in single quotes cannot hold any other single quoted character in it. That is, inside, if you give any, for example, welcome to learning Pythons, suppose you want to give a quotation inside, you cannot do it. Right? Because the compiler will not recognize where to start and end the string. Just I gave example, right? Suppose you want to give apostrophe S in single quotes, you cannot give, because here also single quotes, and if you give one more quotation here, compiler will get confused from where to start and where to end. Understood? So to overcome this problem, you have to use double quotes. Strings which contains double quotes should be defined within triple quotes. Suppose if you want to enclose double quotes inside, okay, something you want to highlight, then you have to use triple quotes. Got it? Understood? Strings which contains double quotes should be defined within triple quotes. Defining strings within triple quotes also allows creation of multi-line strings. Is it clear? Now see the example. Print Greater Chennai Corporation, single quotes. Right? So you got the output as it is. Now here you see Greater Chennai Corporation's students. It will give error because it will start here and it will end here. Because a single quotation, right? And then afterwards you are giving some characters, so it will give error. Got it? Again you see print computer science in double quotation. It will print as it is. Suppose if, for example, you want to print double quotation along with this word, right? See here like this. Then you have to enclose this in triple quotation. Is it clear? Right? Then next, print triple quotation. Strings are immutable in Python. See here, one single quotation they had given in Python, comma, which means you cannot, see here, can't you are given, right? Can't make any changes once you declared. See here how it is printing. See, you had given here, you started with double quotation, you ended with double quotation. So as it is, you got it in the output. And then inside you gave a single quotation for Python, you got it. And then here, instead of cannot, you gave can't, you got it. You understood now how to use single quotes, double quotes, and triple quotes. Is it clear now? Right? Now we will see accessing characters in a string. How to access the character? Right? Once you define a string, Python allocate an index value for each character. Exactly the same thing you learned in C++. Characters will be stored in the form of array. Isn't it? You learned, right? These index value are otherwise called as subscript, which are used to access and manipulate the strings. The subscript can be positive or negative integers, that is integer numbers. Is it clear? The positive subscript 0 is assigned to the first character, that is starting this one. Always, array starts with 0. And n-1 to the last character, n-1. Where n is the number of characters in the string, the negative index assigned from the last character to the first character to reverse order begins with -1. See here, negative subscript. This is positive. Positive, suppose, for example, you take example school, right? The positive subscript starts with 0 to 5 and negative from -1 to 6. -6, I mean, right? This is positive subscript and this is negative subscript because there is no -0 and all, okay? That's why it is starting from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Is it clear, everyone? Now we will see one example. Program to access each character with its positive subscript of a given string. So you accept one string and that will be stored in str1. And for I in str1, whatever string you give, it will print, right? So here subscript of index. Index means it will start with 0. Okay. And then I means whatever value, whatever character you enter, one by one it will print. They have entered welcome, right? Here you are printing the subscript. First you started with 0. So it will start 0 and print the first character. And then here you are incrementing the index. That is +1. 0 plus 1 is 1. So it will go inside, right? And then it will print the index value 1 and the second character, third character, fourth, fifth, sixth, like that. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, we will see this example now. Now see this program. str1 is equal to input, enter a string. So you're going to enter a string that will be stored in str1. And you declared index is equal to 0. And you're using a for loop. For I in string 1, whatever string you enter, that many times this loop will repeat. Okay, and inside print subscript, that is, this will print as it is, right? And index, first it will print 0. And then the first character what you enter, suppose if it is a welcome, W will be printed. And then index +1, first it is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So once again it will go back to this place. And I will take the second character. Then it will come inside. Already index is 1. So 1 will be printed. And then the second character will be printed. So like this, it repeats the number of characters you enter. Okay. Now see the output. So it is asking you to enter a string. I'm going to give welcome. Now see, as I told, subscript first time index is 0. See here, first time index is 0. That's why you're getting 0 here, right? Because here you are given, once again, 0. And I will take the first value, W. So W is printed here. Then index will be added 1, right? Index will become 1. So it will go inside. String 1 will take, that is, I will take the second value, E. And index is 1, so 1 is printed here. Subscript is given within the quotation. That's why it is printing as it is. right? And then second character E, because I is having second character, so it is printing E. So like that, you get the output welcome with all the subscript starting from 1 to 6. Is it clear? Okay, understood now? Okay, fine. Now we'll go back. Now the second program is the program to access each character with its negative subscript of a given string. Given string, first you saw the positive, already you learned, right? Array will have a negative subscript as well as a positive subscript. Positive subscript you already learned. Now negative subscript. The same program, see here, I'm starting with 0. Here I'm starting with -1. That's it. Right? And then index, instead of giving I, I'm giving index, that is -1. It will start with -1. And the length of string, I think you learned in C++ to find out the length of string. If I give, for example, Nellai Nadar, Nellai, Nellai Nadar. Okay, you count all this thing, Nellai, Nellai, 6 space NADAR. So 12, like that. Okay, so it finds out the length of the string, and that many times this will repeat. So here you had entered welcome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times this will repeat, right? -1 to -7. We will see the program. Okay, this is the program, right? And I'm going to run the program. Welcome. Okay, now I already typed welcome, right? Now here, if you notice one thing, the same thing as I told, here the index value is -1, so you are getting -1 here. And reverse, right? You all know that. Here you learned, right? See here, -1 is a last character. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So in reverse, the same thing is happening here. See, E, this is -1, this is -2, -3, -4, -5, -5, -6 and -7. -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is printing in reverse order. Is it clear, everyone? Right? Okay, we'll go back. Now next topic is modifying and deleting string. You all know very well, string cannot be modified. Okay, as you already learned, strings in Python are immutable. You cannot change it. That means once you define a string, modifications or deletion is not allowed. If you want to modify the string, a new string value can be assigned to the existing string value. Right? Don't get confused. Very simple it is. Now see, string 1, how are you? So I stored how are you inside string 1. Now here what I'm doing, string 1 of 0, I want to change the first character H into A. Okay. Now I cannot do it because I cannot change the character, or I cannot change the word. So it will give error. Okay, in the above example, string variable 1 has been assigned with the string how are you in statement 1. In the next statement, we try to update the first character of the string with the character A. We want to replace it, right? But Python will not allow the update and it shows a type error. To overcome this problem, you can define a new string value to the existing string value. Python completely overwrite new string on the existing string. This is not modification. Okay, this is just replacing. See, string 1 is equal to how are you? Print string 1, it will print how are you? And again string 1 is equal to how are you? Print string 1, same thing. Okay, here if you give hello, it will print hello, that's all. So usually Python does not support any modification in its string, but it provides a function replace to change all the occurrence of a particular character in a string. You can replace a string. Very interesting, right? General format of replace function. Replace character 1 to character 2. That is a character you can replace. You can replace. Okay. String 1, how are you? Print string 1, it will print how are you. Now here you see, print string 1. String 1 is how are you? Replace O with E. Wherever O is there, it will replace with E. That's it. It is overwriting. Okay, it is not what I can say deleting or modifying. It is overwriting. Similarly, as modification, Python will not allow deleting a particular character in a string, whereas you can remove the entire string variable using delete command. It is simple. You remove it. That's it. So we will see the code. String how are you? Delete str1 of 2. I cannot do it. See 0, 1, 2. I cannot remove this W alone. Okay, it will give again type error. But you can see string 1 is equal to how are you? Print string 1, it will print how are you? Delete str1. That means you are removing the string, entire string. Okay, you can remove the entire string. That means now string 1 is not having anything. Okay, because using delete str1. Again, if you try to print, definitely it will show error because there is no string inside str1. Is it clear, everyone? Right? Okay, so I'm stopping it here. And children, the string and string manipulation is very important chapter. As I'm telling, after each and every chapter or after each and every video, all chapters are equally important. Go through the chapter. Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, children. See you. Take care. Bye.